Happy Monday guys, and welcome to my girl apartment. I haven't filmed in a while for YouTube, so I'm so excited to be back here filming. I feel like I'm myself again when I'm on YouTube. I know that sounds so silly, but it's true. And we're back with another Living Alone diaries. This week I'm definitely alone because Paul is in China and I just don't have much planned / anything planned, so I'm using this week as kind of like a reset. My mental health has been so terrible, but we can talk about that later tonight. I need to go out right now and it's finally not 40 degrees for the first time in weeks, it feels like. Beautiful 24 degrees, so I'm wearing jeans. You have no idea how happy I am to be wearing jeans again. Let me show you my outfit. And you guys already know where I'm going today. I'm going to get a matcha with Nina. Then I have to run some errands and I want to take myself out as well to just reset. Like I said, we've been struggling. It's finally cool enough that I can ride my bike. So I'm so excited to be back on my bike again. Let's go. Let's do it. Happy Tuesday guys. I'm coming to you from the park because basically I've just been working on content and on my phone all day and I really needed to get outside, and like I said, it's finally cooled down a bit. I just brought my book and my journal. I haven't spoken to you guys about reading in a little while. I finished Motherhood by Sheila Hadi and we need to talk about that because that was amazing. And that was so full on for me that I had to just take a step back, I guess, from really introspective reading. And I just have this little book that Paul's family got me for Christmas and it's called Goodnight Tokyo, and it's basically one of those cozy Japanese novels. Every single chapter starts with a different character somewhere in Tokyo at 1 a.m. and yeah, it's really making me miss Japan. I also recently watched Perfect Days for the first time and I'm just in this whole mood, I'm in this whole vibe. That's why I've been really inspired to be riding my bike recently as well. If you haven't watched Perfect Days yet, you need to go and watch it. Also now, looking up at the sunlight through the leaves of the trees is reminding me of some of the scenes of that film, and it's making me miss Paul so much. He's only been gone for a couple days, but I'm really realizing like how much time we spend together here. I know that sounds so obvious. It's nice to miss someone every now and a while, especially when you do spend so much time together. It gives you a whole nother level of appreciation. Anyway, that's me for this afternoon. I'll speak to you guys later. It's almost bedtime and I thought I would take you guys along with me for a little mini night routine while I'm spending these nights completely alone this next week. This is what I'm going to try to be doing because, as I mentioned to you, my mental health hasn't been so great lately, and I was watching back my old videos today and I realized that I speak to you guys a lot about my struggles with mental health. That kind of gets me down because watching my old videos back, it can seem like I haven't grown or healed or, I don't know, gotten better in any kind of way, because I still really struggle with the same things even though I'm trying so hard. When I do look closely, I can see that I have made some strides forward, so I'm trying not to be too hard on myself. I feel like I say that in every single video of mine, but it's something that I really struggle with. A whimsical and romantic night routine is exactly what I need. I have not been sleeping very well. I'm just sitting here with my journal. I think I'm about to get stuck into this, maybe do the artist way, read a bit more before I go to bed, but I wanted to read something to you guys that I wrote down the other day when I was just musing on this kind of headspace that I've been in recently about posting online and just not feeling, I don't know, not feeling like myself online, or not feeling like I have a place online, or just not feeling sure of what I want my story to be, what story I want to tell. I mentioned it on my Instagram and TikTok, but I've just been feeling so unmotivated to create and post online. I don't know why people would want to watch me. It's not me fishing for compliments, it's just my headspace at the moment. I wrote down here in my journal when I was at the cafe the other day that I used to get so annoyed when I see my favorite creators feeling this way, the way that I'm currently feeling. I just want to tell them, just post. Everything you do is great. But now I can finally understand. When your private and entire existence is farmed for content to be posted and consumed and perceived by thousands of people, you inevitably get in your head about things you previously never worried about. The hard part is staying grounded and connected to reality when you're trying to transform your reality into something digitally palatable. Digitally palatable, that's tongue twister. But social media is just a tool for connection. It isn't life. It isn't tangible. So that's kind of the conclusion I came to in this journal entry. I know it's a huge first world problem to be complaining about this job that I get to live, and I think that's the conclusion I came to at the end of this entry. I wrote in all caps, "You're currently living the life you have always dreamed of. Enjoy it. You have your entire life to achieve the successes you wish for. Enjoy the journey. You will be no happier or more fulfilled if you have things handed to you tomorrow. The joy comes from the journey and the beauty of creation. Do not squander this time and this opportunity for a beautiful life." That's basically the conclusion I came to at the end of that, and a little bit about how I've been feeling. I'm going to try and continue this cozy night routine and not doom scroll before going to sleep. Good night, guys. Good morning. We are running so late. I need to pack my bag and oh my god, ignore the tripod. And then I need to ride my bike, drop it off to be serviced. I'm going to meet up with some people about something exciting to do with these new stickers. Not really to do with the stickers are to do with the thing. Oh my god, this bag really does fit everything. Okay, I'm wearing the same outfit I always wear. If you needed a sign to buy this Mode Mischief skirt, this is it because I've worn it so much. Okay, let's go. Running all around the city today on my bike, in my car. I've been in a rush all day and I'm still in a rush, but I'm just touching up my makeup now because I'm heading out for dinner with Nina and her family. Props to her for making sure that I have been booked and busy this week while Paul's away. Even though on a normal week I'd still probably be seeing her this much because she's my best friend, obviously. But my meeting went really well this morning with Soph and Indy. I think you guys in Adelaide are going to be so excited about what's coming up. I can't wait to tell you and show you more, but it's coming up pretty soon and I'm just so glad that we're working on it together. It makes it a lot easier to be doing together. I don't need to do much with my makeup, but I was just looking a bit tired. Okay, I think that's pretty good to go. Bunch of setting spray. Take out the Miffy clips, shake out the hair. Yeah, that's good enough. I'm just wearing the same thing that I was wearing today, but I got some new shoes. Wait there, you guys. Okay, so if you're from Australia, you might know Bets, and honestly, they've been killing it lately. They sent me over some styles because I bought some of their boots, which are incredible. But I've just got these little chocolate brown suede ballet flats. But tonight, I think I want to wear these. They're these burgundy leather penny loafers and I think they're going to look really cute with this skirt. Let's see. Okay, I love this. I think this is very cute, but I think it would be better if I wasn't wearing a t-shirt. Like, I think this would look cute with a little tank top or something. I think it's too casual with a t-shirt, so I'm gonna go back to my ballet flats and then I need to run. It's been a beautiful day. thought maybe we could have a little chat and do a little kiln haul since that's where I've just come from. this is basically my work uniform at this point, a cap and these overalls. Just went to the kiln and I picked up my mugs. I'm doing a little restock and a new launch. I still need to shoot these pink mugs, but that should be coming soon. But the thing that I'm most excited about is a little test that I did. Okay, these aren't the final colours, but this was all I had in the studio here and I just wanted to get it done. But look how cute this is. You guys might remember I had a little sketch that I did in my journal a while ago of the like belli double spout espresso mocha pot thing, and that inspired me to draw these like 2 espresso cups that have a shared plate, this sort of shape. And I don't know, I just thought that idea was so cute. And you can also just have like 1 cup on the plate and then just some biscuits on the side. But if you have a friend over and you're having a coffee, you can present your coffees together like this. I'm so obsessed with this, the polka dots. Obviously polka dots are having a moment lately. I borrowed the same kind of technique that I did with my stripe mugs where I taped away the lines, and I just bought some dotted stickers like from Officeworks, very cheap, and I stuck them all around, glazed the whole thing, took the stickers off, and then I was able to go in with the red glaze to make the polka dots. They're a little bit imperfect, which is actually quite nice, and I'm really happy with the shape of the handles and of the mug. So what I'm going to do today is to just get set in on this cozy rainy day and make some more of these. I just want to mention to you guys that I've kind of taken a different approach to my small business lately. I got a little bit burnt out last year, like I mentioned, and I just don't think I, as one person without a proper ceramic studio, could ever make the amount of things that I have the demand for. And instead of trying to reach that demand and burning myself out and being really out of touch with my creative side and the purpose behind what I'm creating, I've decided to take that pressure off, at least just for now, while maybe I don't have, you know, the stamina to reach that demand. Yeah, to just take the pressure off and make small batches of things and things that really, really inspire me. So I'm only doing a small restock of my signature mugs because I want to focus all of my energy into dreaming up new things like these dotted espresso cups that I'm so excited about. So that's kind of my mindset at the moment. Like I mentioned, this isn't the final colorway. I'm thinking of doing some brown spots. But let me know if you like the red because I think it's actually quite cute. But I love this shape and I will be doing it in a bunch of different styles and patterns. But that's what I want to do today. Wow, I definitely look like a mess right now, but that's okay. It's the end of a beautiful cozy day. The sun is only just coming out now and it's about 6 p.m. I've just fed the cats their dinner and I'm just finishing up adding the handles to my mugs, but I thought we could end this video talking about books again. But before I do that, I just wanted to update you guys on some of my thoughts that I was having earlier in this video, some of the things that I was talking to you about, some of the things that I've been struggling with. And while my struggles are very real in my mind and while that's what I'm going through, I was thinking about it and I was like, whenever I hear influencers talk about things like this, whether or not I like to align myself with that term influencer, but when I hear them talking about things like this, I roll my eyes because it truly is one of the most, one of the luckiest jobs that you can have in this world. So I just want to make it known to you guys that I'm very grateful. I never want to come across as someone who isn't aware of their privilege in this space. The main reason I wanted to sit down and update you guys, because I know you're very understanding of my feelings, I want to talk to you about something that's not about my feelings. Because while I've been filming this week in my life, Israel has resumed the genocide on Palestine, on Gaza, in the middle of Ramadan, in the early hours of the morning. And within only a short matter of time, I think it was on Tuesday morning, in those short hours, they committed their deadliest attacks on civilians, a large amount of which were children. I was thinking about it today and I cannot believe that this has been going on for so long. And like I've heard a lot of people mention online, this is something that I am witnessing in my lifetime that has changed me forever. It's something that I never thought I would witness, doing history at school, reading about genocide and apartheid. It is something that I never thought I would witness to this degree, and it's horrifying and it's devastating. I don't know why we're not talking about it more. Maybe I'm just in my little bubble here in Australia, but obviously I talk about this a lot with the people that are close to me because the people I love care about things that align with me. But that's the context of the world that we're living in right now. And like I say to you guys every single time, my videos are not posted in a vacuum. My existence isn't in a vacuum, and neither is yours. It's dangerous to be apolitical, to be silent, to not care about things like this, and to not have empathy is to be inhumane. So if you're still learning about this, if you're still unsure about it, I don't know how you're not, please vote right, contact your representatives. We're having an election here in Australia very soon, so I just urge you all to do what you can and to think of all humans, not just yourself. That's how we're going to make a difference in this world. We can't we can't just keep thinking about ourselves. Anyway, not to say anyway, because there's nothing more important than this topic, but I just wanted to end talking about these books, and I wanted to say, if you guys have any questions for me, sorry, the timing of this is off, but if you have any questions for me about living alone, about being in a really long-term relationship, about not wanting to be a mother, about not wanting to get married, about my travels, about my fashion, about anything big or small, I'd love to answer those. Please leave them down below, and I'm going to do a question box on my Instagram as well for a little 25,000 subscribers. Let's talk about books. I just finished reading this Goodnight Tokyo. It was nice, short, sweet, a little bit strange. I don't know if the translation was a bit clunky, but I do know that it was very similar to the other Japanese authors that I've read, in the sense that it's a little bit fantastical, a little bit surreal, just like a very easy, cozy read. Motherhood. If you guys want to know more about what I think about this book and some of my own thoughts around motherhood, I made a little TikTok video about it, but I do kind of want to do a whole YouTube video about it. But I just wanted to read out one paragraph to you guys that addresses something that I struggle with deeply, and it really validates that. The narrator talks of her friend Nicola, who is a mother to many children. She says, "You cannot build a life on the misperception that you are someone who could have it all if only you kept to the path. Even if you could have some of those comforts for some of the time, i.e. convince someone to marry you or to have a child with you, it would be a mistake. A life built on a misunderstanding of who you are inside. You are not someone who could steer the ship of a house and a marriage and children the way that Nicola can. Look at her life like a beautiful ocean liner, a grand old steamliner passing by. See that life as it waves at you from the deck. Those promises and pleasures were never meant to be yours. You had a great time imagining they could be, working yourself up into a real lather. Should I choose it? Should I? But the real question is, could you? No, you could not. It was just a fantasy, and the most common one in the world." That's basically how I feel about having children, but I struggle grappling with that. So if you want to know more about that, ask me some questions for my Q&A. And then now that I've had a little break from her, I'm going to go right back in with her with this book, Alphabetical Diaries. This is just a collection of her journal entries, recut and refined, and I believe put in alphabetical order in some kind of way. Interested to read that. I'll start that one tonight. Okay, well, that brings us to the end of another Living Alone Diaries. I hope you guys like this video. I hope I can edit it up well to do it justice, and yeah, I'm so happy to be here as always. Please subscribe if you like these videos, if you like my channel, and cannot wait to see you guys in the next one. I love you so, so much. I'm so happy to be here. Okay, bye.